Dear students, welcome to online classes. Today we are going to discuss about laws of reflection from the lesson Reflection of Light of 7th class science. So is there any relationship between the direction of the incident ray and the direction of the reflected ray? So let us check here. Let us do this for activity 4. Take a sheet of blank paper, draw a line segment AC, draw another straight line at right angles to the segment AC, means which is 90 degrees to the AC at B. The second line should intersect segment A at point B, and the angle between them is 90 degrees. So this line is called as the line at B, which is perpendicular to the AC, is called as a normal. So for any surface, if you draw a perpendicular line over a given point, then it is called as the normal. And draw two lines from point B on the left side of the normal and two on the right side. The lines should be at an angles of 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively from the normal. Do remember, not from the AC, they can be drawn from the normal. Take a protractor and point out the 60 degrees and 30 degrees on the left hand side of the normal, and point the 2 points at 30 degrees and 60 degrees again. Now draw the lines and name them as 1, 2, 3 and 4. The angle between the normal and the line 1 is 60 degrees, and let us draw line 2 through the second point. The angle between the line 2 and the normal is 30 degrees, and let us draw line 3, and the angle between line 3 and the normal is called 30 is. Then let us draw line 4 through the last point, and the angle between these two, the line 4 and the normal, is 60 degrees. Now let us place a mirror on AC, line AC. Now take the laser and point the laser light on the mirror at B along the line 1 as shown in the figure. Then you find that reflected ray will goes through point 4, the line 4. Now the line, the light ray, we know already the light ray coming from the laser onto the mirror is called reflected ray, incident ray, and the line that is bounced back from the mirror is called reflected ray. The angle between the normal and the incident ray is called the angle of incidence, angle I. The angle between the normal and the reflected ray is called the angle of reflection, angle R. And when we see that the angles between the normal and incident, here in the case 1 is 60, and the reflected angle of reflection, angle R, also 60 degrees, because the reflected ray passing through line 4. Now change the position, the propagation of the light ray from 1 to the line 2. Then automatically the reflected ray will also passes through line 3. Now if you observe the angle between angle of incidence and angle of reflection, they both are again equal and 30 degrees. Now pass the laser from the along the normal, then the reflected ray will just exactly get back in the same direction. Now the angle of incidence is 0 as well as the angle of reflection is also 0. So from this we'll make a table. Incident ray along the line 1, along the line 2 and on the normal. Then angle of incidence along the line 1 is 60 degrees and the reflected ray passes through line 4 and angle of reflection is also 60. And when it passes through line 2, the angle of incidence is 30 and the line passes along 3 and angle of reflection is also 30 degrees. And when it is passing through the normal, the angle of incidence is 0 and reflected ray is the same on the normal, hence the angle of reflection is 0. If you find the relation between the angle of incidence and angle of reflection, that is first law of reflection. Yes, we see that angle of incidence is always equals to the angle of reflection. Angle I is equals to angle R. This is called as the first law of reflection.